Hi. Today we will analyze a quadratic equation of increased complexity. It is no different from a regular equation, except for the presence of square roots. But I will help you analyze and master it. First, we need to identify the coefficients, as in any other quadratic equation. To recall them, we use the general form of a quadratic equation and use it to identify the main coefficients of our equation, a, b, c. Using the formula, we will find the discriminant of the equation. The expression looks quite scary, but knowing the rule about the invariance of the product after rearranging the factors, we can get rid of the minus sign in the coefficient c. Multiplying minus by minus, we get plus. Then we rearrange the parentheses again, and using the rule of the sum of squares, we convert them back to their original form, and after that we arrive at the answer. Now we need to find two roots using the discriminant. Using this formula, we need to perform some complex calculations to arrive at the final answer. Let's start with the first root. We performed a couple of transformations and arrived at the following example. Let's reduce the numerator and denominator by 2 and obtain the following expression. We need to eliminate the irrationality from the denominator, i.e., the square roots. To do this, we multiply the numerator and denominator by the same square root bracket, but with a minus sign, so that it is not reduced. According to the rule of squares, these two expressions in parentheses will turn into a single integer difference of squares, and thus we will be able to get rid of the roots. After calculating the denominator, we see that it is equal to the number after the parentheses in the numerator, which means that they need to be reduced, and then in the first root of the equation, the answer will be equal to 6 minus 2 root of 5. Now we will find the second root of the equation, perform the necessary calculations, and arrive at the following expression. We will reduce the numerator and denominator by 2. Then, as in the first case, we will eliminate the irrationality in the denominator by multiplying the numerator and denominator by the opposite bracket with the root. Convert the denominator into the difference of squares, calculate it and reduce it with the numerator. And we have found the second root of the equation. Hooray! Thank you for watching. I hope I helped you understand this interesting equation and master it.